Um, so I finished it, as you can see. It took a hell of a lot longer than I thought. I thought at the end of episode 12 it was over, but it wasn't. And then I decided to do the next part, which I thought would only take maybe half an hour or so. Nope, it took 2 hours. So that was a really long episode. I think it's the longest one I've ever done. Um, I gotta say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all those of you who watch the streams. Um, it means a lot to me. I do a lot of this just for fun, so for some giggles. Um, just from the Undertale streams alone, I've picked up that's three, four, five subscribers, and that's a lot for me. So thank you again. And now it's time for my review of the game. Now I don't know exactly what to say that hasn't already been said by 1,000 other people about this game. I really enjoyed it. Um, I do have to say that it is aimed for younger folk, which is probably why younger folk like the game so much. I mean, my kids love it. It's why I played it. Uh, it's a good game. It teaches you good things. Not only that, but it's a love letter to classic RPGs. And you know, Toby decided to put some spin on it on of his own. Like the whole uh, passive, you know, pacifist like idea behind the game. He wants you to hug it out with everyone, and that's cool. I really like that. Um, the fighting is unique. It's neat. Trying to figure out how to defeat each monster. I did find it a little confusing from time to time as I frantically tried to figure out, you know, what the hell the monster wanted. It could be anything like being pet or asking them to wash me. All sorts of weird stuff. They were just throwing sticks to dogs, and they just go nuts over it. Um, Now I do have to point out that I'm older, in my late 30s. I don't quite have the reflexes that I had when I was younger, teenager or a kid, even in my 20s, where I'd be able to move split second and just be able to react to the slew of things flying at my little heart thing. I found it difficult from time to time. If you watched any of the streams, you could probably have seen some of the frustration I went through. Um, of course, at the time, it was pissing me off, but yeah, looking back, it was still really neat. It was a really cool experience. Some of the tributes they played in this game were great. For any of you who've played Final Fantasy VI before, and I know uh, fans of the series have heard me say this several times that I love that game. It is probably one of my favorite games of all time, and definitely my top favorite RPG of all time. I love that game to death. Uh, I've been hounding Square Enix for a while now to release it for the PS4. I'd like to play it on a modern console, even more so because I'd like to stream it for everyone. But I don't quite have this set up to just stream it through my computer or whatever. I just don't have that kind of setup at the moment. I'm a family man, so stuff like that's not quite easy for me. Um, but they recreated the opera scene with the robot. It was great. Like the music, the dialogue, and the singing. It was exactly from, well, not exactly. He put his own spin on it, obviously, but it was really freaking close. So clearly he was a fan of this Final Fantasy VI as well. Um, the graphics, for being 8-bit or sort of 8-bit. I mean, it's not true 8-bit, but um, they were really good. Beautiful. It's a beautiful game. Very artistic. Everything was fun to look at. A lot of things for you to do and interact with. It was really unique. I really enjoyed this title. What can I say about it? The story was really good. and there was a really good twist at the end. I'm not gonna spoil it if you haven't played it or if you haven't watched the whole stream. Go back and watch or play it for yourself. It was really good. I enjoyed the game thoroughly. Everything about it was great. It's a really good game. Um, yeah, that story threw me for a loop. Just when I thought it was over, I was like, oh man, that's it. That's all there is. I was surprised. It was wow. It was really good. Yeah, I don't think I could say enough how good it was. Um, yeah, that story, man. Wow. Yeah, I got a little teary at the end of that. It was really nice. It was touching. I have a friend, Super Yoshi. Some of you may have heard of him. He's the guy who created YouTube Poop. um, he loves this game. He could not gush about it enough, and that's one of the reasons what made me decide to go out and get it. And my kids helped me to do it. But it was really good. I enjoyed it. So, I like to try to keep these short. I'm going to give my final review. It's based on a 1 out of 10. I consider it an average, okay, run-of-the-mill game of 5. Um, Games that are unplayable tend to be in the 3 and down, maybe even a 4. But like an average, okay game, like a 5 or 6. It's like, hey, you play it, you can enjoy it, whatever. Very few games, I believe, are 10s. So, I'm going to have to give this game... I'm going to give it a solid 8. It was really good. It was a really good story. I enjoyed it. Even like the frustrating bits, some of that stuff was really freaking hard to dodge. But whatever. I'm a story kind of guy, and the story was really good, especially when everything started coming together. Because he did really good with weaving the story throughout this game. You picked up bits and pieces here and there, and it doesn't quite fit together, and you keep going. More bits is come into play, and you're like, oh, that kind of makes sense. That kind of fits like this, and then you get to the end, and then you're like, what? Yeah, it was really good. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a 8 out of 10. I definitely suggest you try this if you haven't. Um, I know some people like watching other people play games. I do sometimes too. I suggest you play it, or heck, watch my stream and then go do it for yourself. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I missed. Let me see. I think I missed. I know I missed. I don't think I got all the trophies. I thought I was going to platinum this game, and I did not. Oh no, I platinumed. Wow, this is my first game I platinumed. All right, well there you go. They were really easy, so. Oh, there it is. So, there you have it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll definitely be playing this again sometime down the line. I plan on either going through it neutral, where I'll be, dishing out the justice to some of them who had it coming, and maybe I'll go do a genocide run too. I haven't decided yet. But that's that's for a later date. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what game we're gonna play next. I got a couple in mind. I got Stardew Valley still. Still got Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. We got Wolfenstein, The New Order to go through. We got what else do we have? Final Fantasy 15. We got Final Fantasy 7. So we've got plenty of games to go through. So we'll see what we're gonna do next. And thanks again. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'd appreciate it. All right. Toodaloo.